And happy Wednesday to you. I'm Brad Lovett. This is Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. And the rod run traffic has gone, so we have a little bit of a lull in the heavy traffic right now. So it's really a good time to be here in the Smoky Mountains. Look for some of our usual slowdowns, especially on 40 at the Winfield Dunn Parkway exit, which does lead to Sevierville, Gatlinburg, and Pigeon Forge. Also on the spur in Pigeon Forge, between Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, you'll find some slowdowns and construction off and on in that area. Heading through Knoxville, if you're coming into town, look for construction, especially 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. from either direction, either in downtown Knoxville. Also, as you're heading in on through Jefferson and Cott counties, you'll find some slowdowns there if you are coming through in the evening, but we save the heavy traffic for the usual commuter hours. That is our look at traffic. We'll see what Kira, Savannah, and Hannah are up to these days, and I'm Brad Lovett reporting.
Good morning, it's Kira with Morning in the Mountains, and this week we are at Crave Golf Club, and I'm here with Riker, and we are standing in the indoor golf park.
Yeah, so our indoor course features 19 holes, very similar to our outdoor course. Our indoor course does have the spinners as well, so you can spin. Adds a little edge to the game of mini golf. There's different things like putt on one knee, spin around 3 times, putt backwards. So the thing that I like the most about our indoor mini golf, as you can tell, it looks like a real-life Candyland board almost. But it's perfect for any weather. Right now it's a little dreary, rainy outside. You'd never know standing in here.
No, this is amazing. I love that you can just go up and get a hole-in-one or something without worrying about rain droplets falling on you.
Yeah, it's definitely keeps you dry and cool no matter what the weather.
Right, but there is a candy shop right over there, and there might be some candy that rains on you if you're not too careful, right?
Yeah, so you better watch out for that candy.
Okay, well thank you, Riker. We've had fun here at Crave Golf Club. Make sure to come check them out here in Pigeon Forge. Back to you, Frank.
Thanks for watching us on Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. Today is Wednesday, September 18th, and we're delighted that you're with us on this, the day we celebrate the 225th anniversary of Sevier County, which is where we find much of our excitement in and around the Smoky Mountains. I'm Frank Murphy, here with Robert Owenby, Jim Johnson, and Brad Lovett. Happy Anniversary Day.
Happy Anniversary Day. Yes, that's right. And what anniversary is it, you may ask? It's the 225th anniversary of Sevier County.
225, that was a great show back in the day.
I thought it was,
no,
yes.
That's another one. That was 227. Never mind, I'm off by 2 years.
And was it my job to get the cake, because I think I forgot, and I couldn't find 225 room for 225 candles.
Oh, I was hoping that, I'm sorry, there's a bad miscommunication, because I did think you were going to get the cake in the shape of the numbers 225.
There you go.
That's what I thought, but okay, you know what, we can still go.
I wanted pie.
Cupcakes. Pie?
Yes.
Pie? Oh,
That would be a big pie.
You don't have anniversary pie. You don't have birthday pie.
Why not?
Wedding
I mean,
pie.
Is that not kind of being prejudiced against the pies?
March 14th, we'll have pie.
Okay.
September 18th, we have cake.
We have cake.
So you only have 6 months to wait, minus 4 days.
I've never seen a pie shaped in a number, and that might be why. You know, if you're going to have
No,
225 million in pie.
I have actually seen pies that were shaped like the Greek letter pi.
Oh.
Which is why that was the March 14th reference, in case that one went over your head.
You sure know how to ruin a good pie.
All right.
Pie day.
Well, of course,
I
we
would take a pie to the face right now if I don't hurry up and get
Don't
this
have
segment
one.
going. Here we go.
Well, again, it is the 225th anniversary of Sevier County. Sevier County was a county before Robert Owenby was born. That doesn't seem possible, but it's but anyway, a county before the state of Tennessee even was founded. So here we have the Southwest Territory with this county called Sevier County.
And John Sevier
Yes.
was the first governor of Tennessee, so it's named after him.
Yes. So we have the county, and it is now celebrating that anniversary. Now, there are going to be some festivities today.
Woohoo!
Now, first of all, it is going to be Food Truck Wednesday.
Anniversary Food Truck Wednesday.
Yes, it'll be Anniversary Food Truck Wednesday. So head down to the Sevier County Courthouse and enjoy all kinds of
They
food
might
and food
have
trucks.
pie, fried pie.
On the Commons.
Oh, I bet they will.
Fried pie, I love that.
You
Yeah.
get that in a food truck,
Yes.
fried pie. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Then, later on this evening from 6 to 9 p.m., an outdoor event at the courthouse. in which county historian Carol McMahon.
He's a comedian and a historian.
Yes.
Historic.
Carol McMahon and former Chief Justice of the Tennessee Supreme Court, Gary Wade, will be participating. There'll be food and entertainment following that. So get your fill of food downtown Sevierville all day long.
And I know the local radio DJ from the Sevier County station, he's going to do a live radio broadcast. You can stop by and say hello.
I still want to show up in a DeLorean. Beep, beep.
I think it's a great idea. But you better get on it now. We're down, time's a ticking.
All right, time's a ticking. Today's Wednesday.
Less than 12 hours.
Do you have a DeLorean? We should talk.
Right. I mean, seriously, 12 hours from now, the event will be over.
Yeah, that's right. So I need you now.
Yeah.
If you've got a DeLorean, now.
Okay.
Yes. Be here or be square.
And if you're watching this last week, we still need it to just jump ahead in time.
He's
right.
delirious for a DeLorean.
If you're watching this in the future, then just travel back to today and help Jim out.
Hey, anytime I get a chance to get in a DeLorean, I will be there.
There you go.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Now, another
Look,
plan.
See, there's the courthouse. You'll be pulling right up in front of the Sevier County Courthouse, and that's what it'll look like.
Save the clock tower.
And we did actually do that, didn't we?
I know.
Yes, yes.
We talked about it
perfect.
in one of your shows that we did save and replace the clock tower.
Yeah.
It was replaced, but the clock is still, as far as I understand, the same. The workings are the same. The structure has been replaced from the wooden to the aluminum, but it still looks wooden.
Do they have a name for it, like Big Ben over in England? Or?
I'm not sure, not that I know of.
Big
I
Ben's
think
actually-
we should name it. If it doesn't have a name, we should have a contest.
Big Ben is actually the bell inside the tower,
Yes.
not the
Yes.
actual clock or the
Okay,
tower.
for all you
right.
viewers out there, somebody's got to know the name.
Name
Yes.
the clock.
Well,
Name
we
the
could
clock?
name it John or Dolly. I mean, it's not hard.
And of
You
course,
know,
We could name it Frankenchime.
you'll be here all week, right? Okay.
all right, we got 10 minutes to that joke. We got time for one more.
and then the Dolly statue, of course, there too as well. Now, another thing going on, Zoo Knoxville inviting everybody who is wild about craft beer to the second annual Brew at the Zoo, presented by Regal. That happens on Friday, September 20th, from 6:30 to 10:30. You can enjoy animals, live entertainment, local food trucks, and over 40 craft breweries at this unique after-hours event. 7 beats, oomphs, and vibes were in the press release as you encounter the sights and sounds of the zoo stages. Groove with Asheville's DJ Jutrut, I'll take your word for that, and feel the sound of string trio Armstrong, Kimbrough, and Watson to bring the event full circle. That again is on Friday, 6:30 to 10:30. It's called Brew at the Zoo.
Brew, okay. It's like, so they got Feast with the Beasts, they got Brew at the Zoo, they got Zoofari or whatever the other one is. They got all these events throughout the course of the year where you go after hours and drink in front of the animals. That's pretty much what it boils down to. All
That's
right.
kind of funny.
Great. All right. Well, Zoo Knoxville is an awesome place, no matter what time of day or how much liquor is being served. So go check that out. And also check out our other Mountain Fun Life best deals when you call 865-978-1152. Our concierge service standing by to help you find ways to save money when you're in Sevier County. And happy anniversary, Sevier County, 225 years old. We'll be back with more coming up on this Wednesday edition of Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. And one of the great things we can offer you on Mountain Fun Life is discounts on tickets to some of the fantastic attractions that are all throughout the Smoky Mountains and East Tennessee. Well, all you have to do is give a call to Mountain Fun Life's best deals at 865-978-1152, 865-978-1152, and save money when you and your family are visiting the Smokies. You're watching Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life. Hi, Frank Murphy here. So many great activities in and around the Smoky Mountains during the month of September, and I'm joined by my friend Amanda Marr from the Sevierville Chamber of Commerce website, visitsevierville.com. Hello, Amanda. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Very well, thanks. Now, September is really a great time for vacation because if you're an empty nester especially, you don't have to worry about taking the kids to school. You can go experience summer-like weather, or actually technically summer weather.
This is true. Yeah, it's still pretty warm in September, and there's a lot to see and do. You know, if you want to squeeze in one more vacation for the summer, you absolutely can do that the first few weeks of September. And the thing that's great is once we're past Labor Day, rates are really, really good at the hotels. So you can come stay a few extra days.
Right, and if you're able to do a midweek vacation, there's so much fun stuff to do. I mean, just on Wednesdays alone in downtown Sevierville.
Yeah, all the month of September, we're having Food Truck Wednesdays in historic downtown Sevierville. So that is going to be a great opportunity for people to come downtown, check out the courthouse, do the walking tour, and enjoy a great lunch at a wonderful food truck.
Now, because you work for Sevierville, your advice always is go ahead and get the hotel in Sevierville, and then you can go do whatever you want.
Absolutely. You know, we always encourage people to stay in Sevierville, play all over the Smoky Mountains, and there is so much to see and do here. You know, on Fridays, we have got the Farmers Market in Sevierville as well, and that's at the Sevierville Municipal Complex, and so many great vegetables coming out right now, you know.
So if you're staying in the Smokies, does it make sense to maybe get a room that's got a little kitchenette in it?
Oh, absolutely. You know, people love to do that because I know when I go on vacation, I like to eat a couple meals in the room and then go out and do a big dinner or a big lunch and just really kind of splurge and enjoy myself.
But it's nice to have a sink and
really
a refrigerator.
You know, it's convenient, and then that way, if you want to just come in and grab a quick snack and head back out to the outlet mall, or maybe you want to go to the park and go for a hike, you're able to do that, and you know, you've got a little bit more free time.
Now, I was cheating a little bit and looking at Sevierville.com to see some of the September events. And you've got, I'm expecting, a lot of us are going to be traveling, you maybe will be traveling to Sevierville in September to attend the Bluegrass Festival, for example.
Yeah, Dumpling Valley Bluegrass Festival.
We have a lot of bluegrass festivals around
here. We
do,
well, you know, because there's so much bluegrass in this area.
I think this is one of the earlier ones.
It really is.
For
you know,
the fall.
It is. This is the 21st annual Dumpling Valley Bluegrass Festival. They've been going for a long time, and it is September 19th through the 21st, and they have got a great lineup, including Rhonda Vincent and the Rage.
Oh, I saw them at Dollywood this year.
Aren't they great?
Yes.
They are so good, and this is a 3-day festival. It's at Dumpling Valley Farms, right off of I-40 exit 407, so very convenient. Easy to get to, and you can check that out if you just Google Dumpling Valley Bluegrass Festival. Take you right to the page. You can get your tickets.
I think one day there was a wreck on I-40 and Google Maps took me through Dumpling Valley as an alternate route.
Yeah, it's beautiful out there.
It is.
And a great festival. I highly recommend it. That same weekend, there's also a Ford F-100 event at the Sevierville Convention Center. So, you know, if you've got a bluegrass fan and or a truck fan.
We're talking about big old pickup.
That's right, great big pickup trucks.
Yes. All right, yeah, my little mini car.
No, not.
It always feels a little intimidated when I'm driving down the Parkway. And
awesome Ford trucks. So, you know, that's going on that same weekend as well. There's just so much to see and do. And then when you make your plans to come back for fall and to check out the leaves, our fall driving tours that we have here in Sevierville are a great thing to do. We have 3 different fall driving tours available now. One that takes you out toward English Mountain.
And how does that work? I mean, I know how walking tours would work. You would have someone lead you around, but you don't have someone drive you around. No,
it's a self-guided driving tour, so you can find it online at our website at visitsevierville.com/fall. You can find all 3 of those there, or you can stop at our visitor center on Highway 66, and they've got some great little map pads. You just tear off the route and go and enjoy. Yeah, you just drive around, and it takes you to historic points of interest throughout Sevierville. And so you learn a little bit about the area, you get to see some unique fall views, and it's just a really fun way to enjoy the season.
Yeah, I mean, Sevierville has some of the best views. You know, when I'm coming down, down the hill toward the river, that view when the Smoky Mountains first hit you, as you've gotten off the interstate, it's really amazing. My favorite part of the whole drive.
It really is, especially when there's a little snow on the mountains. That's my favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to come back when there's snow on the mountains.
That's right.
So
that's right.
That. Because there's plenty to see, do, and experience in Sevierville as your launch pad to all of the activities in the Smoky Mountains. Because you'll come back and talk to us about October and Halloween.
I will. Yeah, we've got plenty of great events coming up for Halloween, so we want to talk about that for
What's
sure.
the best way to keep track? I mean, if we like to rely on Facebook, Twitter, or whatever, obviously we can go to visitsevierville.com, but you guys are pretty good on social media as well.
We are. We've got a great Facebook account. Just go onto Facebook and look for visitsevierville.com and follow us there. We post a lot of great events that are coming up, as well as specials that are happening and things like that. So
cool. So that's a great way to plan your next trip to the Smoky Mountains. Start right there in Sevierville. You're going to drive through it anyway. So you may as well.
May as well stop and stay a while.
You could have a sign that says, if you were staying in Sevierville, you'd be at your hotel by now.
All right. Amanda Marr with the Sevierville Chamber of Commerce. Thanks, and do come right back. All right.
Will do.
All right. You're watching Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life. More coming right up after this.
How do we turn moments into memories? Those moments where the right people are right beside you. And the anticipation of reaching the top makes you feel like a kid again. Where the only arguments are who goes first. And trying something new never gets old. Visit us at Anakeesta, where there's magic in the mountains.
As we take a look at our forecast for today, we're going to be looking at temperatures once again in the high 80s and low 90s, and maybe just a chance of a shower or thunderstorm. Now, September tends to be a dry month in the Smoky Mountains unless there are hurricanes that are coming by, but otherwise it's usually not all that rainy. We could actually use a little bit of that rain in parts of the area, but around the attractions, look for temperatures in the high 80s and low 90s. And as you head up into the mountains, of course, a little bit cooler. Of course, we still have rafting in the Smoky Mountains, and of course, they're on their fall schedule. So you'll want to contact your favorite rafting location to find out when they are open and what days and what times they're open. But of course, Douglas Lake, some of the motels still have pools open, so there's always some great ways to stay cool, even in September in the Great Smoky Mountains. And that is a look at the weather. We'll be back with more of the show, and this is Morning in the Mountains, and this is also the Mountain Fun Life channel.
I'm sitting next to Robert Ownby, and I can hear his stomach grumbling because every time I mention pie, it's like, oh, or cake. And he's like, I want pie. Okay, well, I understand. It's the 225th anniversary today for Sevier County. You're watching Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel, along with Robert Ownby. I'm Frank Murphy with Jim Johnson and Brad Lovett. And we are in a celebratory mood, or a celebratory mood, I guess is the proper inflection on that syllable. Celebratory.
Right. Well, you'll want to be sure to head downtown today. And that's going to be because of the Sevier County 225th anniversary. Got a big event going on tonight, 6 to 9 p.m. with dignitaries, some music and food, of course, to celebrate. So happy anniversary, Sevier County, 225 years.
Right outside, free for all at the courthouse, pictured behind us by the Dolly statue. Yes. Terrific.
So you can still go see the Dolly statue too.
Yeah.
But that's going to be going up on tonight. Also Food Truck Wednesday, every Wednesday in September. But today, of course, no exception, 10 to 2. So get out there and enjoy some great food.
Right in Sevierville. You'll drive past it anyway on your way to Pigeon Forge, so you may as well stop off.
You're probably not going to be driving too fast because it's probably going to be loaded with people.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm sure
yeah.
it will.
Yeah, well, you'll use your Google Maps and get a good parking space, and then walk the rest of the way. Maybe park at the Baptist Church or something, and walk down to the courthouse. All right.
Courthouse, right over here.
There you go. Now, an event going on at the Great Smoky Mountains National Park that is called the Mountain Life Festival. That's going to be at the Oconaluftee Visitor Center at the Mountain Farm Museum. And if you've been to that museum, it is a farm, basically.
Okay.
And it's on Saturday, 10 to 3:30. Visitors will have the opportunity to experience traditional fall harvest activities. That does include hearth cooking, apple butter making, blacksmithing, lye soap making, and food preservations. All those activities are free and open to the entire public.
Sounds fun, autumnal type activities, you know, the hearth cooking and the apple butter making, things you go to at fall festivals, yeah.
All right, so be sure to do that. Now, I did see a little story here about a guy over in North Carolina. We talked about Florida man. This was North Carolina man.
Oh, okay, they're related.
I think so, because he says he saw 3 Bigfoot creatures.
Sasquatches.
Sasquatches,
Is that
yes.
would be Sasquatches or
Abominable-
Sasquatch, a group of...
What's the plural for Sasquatch? Like, you know, you have a pride of lions.
Ooh, now that one I have
hairball.
Let's make one up. There isn't one. I don't
Yeah.
think there is one. I
A
think we just-
hairball of...
A hairball of Sasquatch. I'll go for that. And cough that right back up.
He claims to recorded 3 on video.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were performing or not, but it's three on video.
One's riding a unicycle.
It'll be interesting, won't it? I mean, in today's world of video cameras, 4K.
Sure.
It's not going to be blurry, folks. It's
Yes.
either live or fake. So.
Oh, look, those are the bears that escaped from the Moscow Circus.
I can see the line where the head comes off.
The thing is, I've always said we have the bones of everything that ever existed. You would think we would have found them if they did exist.
The bones of a Sasquatch.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you would have found fossilized bones of Sasquatch by now if they were real.
Yes.
You absolutely would have.
At least
Where's
I would
this
think
Bigfoot come from?
Be
like out in the wilderness.
The workshop. Somebody made one in crafts.
A fossil of a foot in a.
Yeah,
Interesting.
It would have happened by now.
You would think so.
Yeah.
Now, if you think you're funnier than we are, you might want to head down to Scruffy City Hall on Tuesday.
Yeah, a week from last night. Yeah, Tuesday the 24th. Wait, you're talking about? You're talking about my troupe.
Yes.
Like if you're funnier than we are, I'm like, I think. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be having auditions for Einstein Simplified, the comedy improv troupe, coming up this coming Tuesday. So you've got 6 days to not think about it and don't get stressed. That's what you need to do. But are you going to come?
So do you even prepare for something like this, or?
You know, I'll tell you, I am preparing for it in my mind because I will be one of the people up there kind of doing a little bit of the leading the audition process, but my instruction is going to be, look, we're not looking for someone to stand out. This isn't a chorus line where you're going to try to be the funniest one here. In reality, what we're looking for is who blends in. You know, in this, like for example, if we did the one word at a time story, I'm not looking for the one who's trying to force the word aardvark into the conversation to be funny and be outrageous. No, I want someone who will take one for the team and take the smaller word, the but, the and continue the story. That's what we're really looking for, is who would fit into the team as opposed to who's the funniest one on stage at that moment. You know, if you're going to show up at an open audition for an improv troupe, we can probably assume that everyone is funny. We had, last time we did this 2 or 3 years ago, 2 years ago, we had 16 or 18 people. They were all funny, but some of them were stand-up comedians and they just were trying to force the joke and be the star, and we ended up picking the one who was the best team player, and she's terrific and funny in her own right, and we made the right choice.
That sounds good.
Yeah, so that's what really ultimately we're looking for. You know, you don't have to prepare, you just have to be open, listen, pay attention, be in the moment. That's what you have to do.
You guys are great at being in the moment. I love going to the shows.
And you've been watching the videos.
I watch the videos
YouTube.
all the time.
Yeah.
Einstein Simplified. Check them out.
Yeah,
You don't want to miss
stuff.
it. It's
Like
great.
when I need poor Greg, I dropped dead on a scene and landed right on the fella.
It was beautiful.
2 knees right in the ribs.
That was beautiful. and the way you just rolled over, you went boom, rolled over him. I loved it.
I went to rigor mortis immediately, and my
I
legs
love
are
it.
up in the air.
Love it.
All
Well,
right.
you were a turtle.
Yeah, you can find that on YouTube. Look for Z Team Productions if you want to see that one. All right, you're watching Morning in the Mountains, where we've got Mountain Fun Life best deals, and to me, the best deal is the Einstein Simplified show because admission is free. But you can get great tickets to events in and around the Smoky Mountains when you call 865-978-1152. You can see, oh look, he's improvising a phone, like I taught you.
You taught me.
That's good. How do you not do a phone?
Like,
You do not do this.
do not do this.
That's
This is
not
the
a
wrong
phone.
way to do a phone.
Right.
It's
Yes.
this.
Exactly. Look at that. He's space work.
I'm a sponge around
this
you,
is,
Frank.
This is space work.
Sponge.
I feel like I've done something good today. Happy anniversary, Sevier County. We'll be back with more coming right up on Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. This is Morning in the Mountains on Mountain Fun Life. Frank Murphy here with Jim Johnson and Cliff Johnson, who is Jim's dad, talking about sports in and around the Smoky Mountains and some cool honors that happened for one of our local teams.
Yes, the Smokies, man. Tennessee Smokies. You know, every time we go to a game there, it's always fun.
Yeah.
Well, they were named one of the best minor league baseball parks that you can visit. And I agree with that. I mean, they do so much for the kids. Pops and I went there a couple weeks ago. I got to throw out the first pitch.
That
was
was
cool.
like the last home game of the season, right?
It was.
right.
It was one of the last. It was
Okay.
one of the last home games of the season. They had one more game. I pitched on the second to last.
Okay, the
game.
penultimate.
Yes, that's a good word.
It's a great. Don't you love that word, penultimate?
That's good.
All right.
That was fun, and we took my son, his wife, my mom, and my dad.
Oh wow!
And we
See,
went to
that's
the game, and see, that's what it's all about.
families.
Go
They
to the
make the ticket
game.
prices affordable, and then you go and you have a great time, and it's a very family-oriented
Yeah.
experience with the fireworks sometimes and the different fun promotions like running around. in
Dollar
circles.
dogs.
Yeah.
That's why we went on a Monday, because it was dollar dogs.
Oh yeah, you can feed the kids that
We
way.
had lots of dollar dogs.
Right.
And ice cream. That was good. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. And your dad got to see me throw out a pitch at a minor league baseball
good
stadium.
job.
That'd be
Yeah.
pretty fun.
You must have been proud of him.
I was.
Yeah.
I am.
Oh yeah. I mean, he made it all the way to home plate. I've seen
Yes, he
guys-
did. He put it
you've
right
seen-
over.
You've seen this, Cliff, where guys go out there and they
Throw the ball over the fence.
Exactly.
I was not going to do that. I can tell you that. I was like nervous. But I went right across the plate, so it was good.
Real good. Real good.
It was fun times.
Mm-hmm.
Fun times.
So
So,
we're looking forward to next year's Smokies season already, but because we'll want to go to more games and cover those for Mountain Fun Life. But we're wrapping up the minor league season has
Yeah.
ended, so now it's just we're looking for those guys who we saw play as Tennessee Smokies now playing for the big leagues for your team.
That's right.
Cubbies!
That's right. Cubbies.
Yeah. Now who's the guy who was they do the bobbleheads for him here, and now he plays for the Cubs. He's so awesome.
I don't
Third
know.
base maybe Chris Bryant. Is that right?
That's right. That's
yeah,
right.
That's who, right?
Yeah.
Plays for the Cubbies?
Chris Bryant. Yep.
Yeah, well, we saw him play, I guess it was 2-3 years ago now, here in Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
And he jumped right up. I think he went from AA all the way to the majors. I don't think he was like barely in AAA for a minute.
Yep.
shot straight up,
Yeah.
got on the big
But he was
field.
good enough to do that.
That's what it
That's
was.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, and he still is.
That's right.
Yeah. If they're going to go to the expense to make a bobblehead of you,
You better hope you sell them, because they don't just make one. I'm sure they make quite a few of them all at once. So
yeah, I could see you guys as a bobblehead.
Yeah.
I mean, you had an distinguished life and career. We could have the Cliff Johnson bobblehead.
Yeah.
that'd be funny.
That'd
My
be
pops
awesome.
is a bobblehead. But, lots of other cool things that are going on at the Smoky Stadium, because they use it year round. We've got
fact,
car
we do.
shows coming up. We've got the Wooden Bat event coming up, the Wooden Bat
And
season.
even charities get to use it. Like, for example, on this coming Saturday morning, Alzheimer's Tennessee will be in the stadium for their walk to help fight Alzheimer's disease.
Oh, yeah.
The Smoky Mountain Alzheimer's Walk.
Well, that's worthy. That's worthy.
Yeah, and they it's kind of cool because they use home plate as the finish line. So after you do the walk around the parking lot in the stadium or wherever it is inside the stadium, you get to finish out on the field and cross home plate. That's when you have completed the walk. And it's of course they also have fun activities throughout the course of the morning.
That's
So it's
great.
this Saturday. So
Well,
just show up. Our friend Kay Watson from Alzheimer's Tennessee will be there. She'll get you all signed up.
It's always wonderful to see what the Tennessee Smokies, the stadium, does for
Yeah.
local events, because they do
right.
a lot of things for charities, a lot of ways that they can help your charity in the area. So
Nice.
it's a beautiful place. So
All right.
love the Tennessee Smokies.
All right.
Amen.
Yeah, looking
Love
forward to
the
next
Tennessee
year
Smokies.
already. Bring it on. All right. Well, for Cliff Johnson and Jim Johnson, I'm Frank Murphy. We'll be back with more of Morning in the Mountains coming right up. Thanks for watching another fun episode of Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. Don't forget, today is 225 years for Sevier County. If you're in the Smoky Mountain area, maybe head on over to Sevierville, right by that courthouse, for the celebration tonight from 6 to 9. Right, Brad?
Yes, 6 to 9.
Okay, good. Well, for Brad Lovett, Jim Johnson, and Robert Owenby, I'm Frank Murphy. We'll be back again tomorrow for another episode of Morning in the Mountains. Thanks for liking us and sharing us, YouTube, Facebook, and Roku now as well. Talk to you tomorrow.